Some say the soul learns like water learns a shoreline. Every curve is both resistance and guidance. You can imagine that for a moment your life is a river, the teachings in your hand like smooth stones, each one whispering, flow, adjust, continue. And as you breathe, perhaps you start to recall how many times intuition has already saved you, how it hums behind thought like the low note in a song. You've followed it before, haven't you? You might not have called it channeling, but that's what it was. Receiving, translating, choosing. When you act on it, the current strengthens. When you ignore it, the water eddies, waiting, patient. Nothing punishes you. Physics just keeps looping until you move. So picture yourself now, a traveller with two maps. One is drawn in fear, full of borders, measurements and rules. The other is invisible until you trust it. Every time you do, new land appears beneath your feet. That's how creation really works. Step first, ground later. The bigger picture, every human who learns to listen in this way becomes a tuning fork for the species. Empathy becomes data. Compassion becomes architecture. You stop trying to fix the world and start resonating it into coherence. That's the quiet revolution hidden in all spiritual lessons. And science, that careful storyteller, nods along. Neurons wire where attention fires. Heart-brain rhythms sync through emotion. And intuition, it's simply pattern recognition so fast it feels divine. When you honour it, you train the system. When you doubt it, you jam the signal. So perhaps now you're wondering what happens if you never quite follow through. Imagine years of knowing but not acting. The static builds, the river clogs, and the gifts you were meant to give turn to silt. Nothing tragic, just wasted potential, like a song half sung. But when you do follow, life rearranges. Coincidences stack. Doors unlatch. Friends arrive on cue. The universe stops whispering and starts applauding. And maybe you'll laugh. Because it was never mystical at all. It was mechanical truth wearing a poetic hat. Let this land in whatever way is most useful. You already know how to listen. You already know how to translate. Now you simply practice acting on that knowing. One choice, one conversation, one quiet yes at a time. And as you picture that river again, widening, steady, unafraid of its own depth, you can let the idea drift through. Every time you trust your inner current, the world around you learns to flow a little easier too.